Before the video starts, make sure you guys subscribe, and Father Martin is signing in! Welcome guys to why Chris is in Underground Lab. But first let's do a little recap on what happens before going down the elevator and everything. So first you go to Father Martin's, you grab the key, you see Father Martin passing away, and it's so sad. Play the sad music. And then after Father Martin's death, we climb the vent, we climb down, we escape from Chris, we go down to the underground lab, we run around, we see Chris. And in today's video we're gonna explain why Chris is there, my theories, and I will show everything that happened with Chris and how he ended up being there. We can see Miles escaping Chris and Chris going back, and then when Miles goes down the elevator we see nothing from Chris until they meet in Underground Lab. And here starts the interesting part. What happens to Chris? Chris is furiously running back the hallway because he didn't bring Miles to Father Martin, and Father Martin told him to do that. Chris is breaking down the doors fast, he's going to Father Martin and apologizing, saying sorry. Chris is now walking to the door because he's out of breath, and also he's thinking a little bit what to say to Father Martin, like how would Father Martin react that he didn't bring Miles to Father Martin. Now Chris is running the hallway to Father Martin. Chris is really scared what Father Martin will say, and then he notices something strange, and then he realizes when he comes closer that Father Martin burned himself. Chris is speechless. He doesn't know what to say. Thoughts are running through Chris's head. Father Martin was Chris's only hero, and now he's gone. Father Martin was who Chris looked up to, now he's gone. Rest in peace, Father Martin. But Chris notices something. The key is gone. And now Chris realized that Miles is in Underground Lab. Chris is quickly running back to the elevator. Even if Father Martin died, Chris has to get Miles to Father Martin. Chris is about to go to the elevator, but then he decides to make some food, so he's going to the kitchen. Chris is really hungry, so he's going to the kitchen and making some food. He's going to the frying pans, and then he made pizza. He ate the pizza, and now he's going back to the elevator and taking Miles to Father Martin. Chris is now in the elevator, going to Underground Lab, and he's gonna listen to some music. Chris is now in Underground Lab, but he's still hungry, so he's going back to the kitchen and making more food. Chris is now back from his second dinner, so stupid that he's smashing a door even though a door is open. Guys, I have to apologize for saying that Chris is stupid. This was my mistake, really immature, and I just want to say, guys, I'm so sorry, and please don't cancel me. Chris is now going for Miles to bring him to Father Martin, even though Father Martin died. Miles is at this place right now, and Chris is here. They're going to meet soon. Chris is getting closer and closer. Miles is running towards the wall rider. Chris is really furious. He's trying to find Miles for Father Martin. He's looking everywhere. Miles is running and climbing the blue barrels. Chris is coming closer. Miles is climbing the blue boxes now. Chris is really close to the double door. It's really close now. Chris is coming around the corner. And then they meet. And then Chris died from the wall rider. And then Chris died from the wall rider. He couldn't even get Miles to Father Martin. He died. This is a very sad ending for the story. Chris was a good guy. He tried to grant Father Martin's wishes and bring Miles to Father Martin. And Father Martin died and Chris died. This is very sad. Every like and every comment supporting Father Martin helps Father Martin in heaven. And because of Father Martin's death and Chris's death, I can't do a very loud Father Martin is signing out because I feel very sad for them. So Father Martin is signing out.